Back again, famous Hal Bell. Hal Bell. Talking Pirate baseball, in particular, Chuck Tanner. For the fans that don't know, tell us who Chuck Tanner was and what do you think of Chuck Tanner?
Okay, he managed the Pirates from 1977 through 1985. And he had a terrific mind for baseball. He was one heck of an interview. And he was always positive. If I was a baseball player, I would just love to play for a guy like Chuck Tanner.
Right, because he always...
always positive, always encouraging, and no matter how bad things got, he would make you feel like $1 million.
I couldn't have said any better myself. And he was a local guy, right, Hal?
Yes, yeah, from Newcastle, PA.
So basically, he drove every night from ballpark to Newcastle, what, an hour and a half about? About an hour, 15 minutes each way?
Yeah, probably an hour maybe if he didn't hit traffic, I mean, you know how Pittsburgh traffic is.
And how he was, they won the World Series in '79 with Chuck. And what happened in Game 5, you remember?
Okay, game 5, it was Jim Rooker pitching.
Yeah, but did his mother die before the game?
Oh, yeah, I think that happened after Game 4.
Right, but going right after Game 4, going to Game 5.
Into Game 5, yeah. And then he even managed. There was even question if he should even manage, but he later said that his mother would have won it.
The Pirates went on to win the World Series.
Yes.
Now, what happened after that, Hal? How Tanner's teams do after the '79 World Series?
Well, you know what? I think in 1980, even though he was a positive attitude, I think of what happened was his personality became too passive, and I think that the players did what they wanted.
So the inmates ran the asylum.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I even said it. I mean, it was a number of times after the 1980 season that Bob Lemon was available, and maybe they just sort of brought him in. I mean, I think he would have straightened out the whole bunch.
So you think they lost respect for the manager? It was like
I don't think it was a lack
they took advantage of him.
Yes, and that later led to I mean, these drug dealers coming around.
Yeah, what was that? 1985.
85.
They had drug dealers dealing drugs, cocaine, right inside the clubhouse in the parking lot, and Chuck Tanner said he didn't even know about it. Was he naive or just turned a blind eye?
Well, I think he thought of the players as his kids, and he didn't want to see them like a Benny's buddy media.
So did he know? You think he knew about that?
Yes, he did. Yes.
So he just turned a blind eye.
Well, he got a blind eye, and you got to know that. I mean, you're talking about 1985. There was no Twitter, and they didn't have all of these news channels like they do now. So he kind of figured,
no Twitter, no cell phones,
and no cell phone,
no internet,
no Facebook,
no internet. Exactly.
Yeah, and he kind of thought the whole thing was going to be placed under the rug, but it never did. I mean, it later resurfaced, and it became a real big bombshell.
Now, have you ever met Chuck at the ballpark?
Yes.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the nicest guys you could ever do, and you could talk baseball with him for hours.
All right. As usual, thanks for the interview, Howie Bell.